What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Little Cap Nation Live. It's been a long freaking time, but we're here. Somehow we're here. Back at it. Nice to be back in the office. Nice to be back here. I'm going to take it slow. What's going on, everybody? Fast Freddy. Jesus, Manuel. The sheriff is in town. What is going on, everybody? Don't know who's ready to rock and roll, but I know I am. Jesus, I'm okay. It's it's weird. So like, got COVID over New Year's, right? Seemed like it took 2 weeks to get better, like nearly 2 weeks to get better. And then I go on a trip and I get sick. I come back, I get better. 2 days later, I get sick again. A week later, get better, sick again. And this last time, not sure how, but tested positive again. Okay. Weird. How do I get it twice in literally less than 2 months? That I have no idea. But we're here. We're ready to rock and roll. Can't keep a good man down. I'm alive. And it's weird. Felt amazing. Wake up early this morning, feel like shit. It's like, make up your mind. Which direction are we going? Are we going that way or are we going this way? Prefer to go that way. But, excuse me. But yeah, it's rather weird. But nonetheless, we're here. So, we might as well make the best of it. And we got a good day planned for everybody today. FC's got UFC. Here in a couple of hours. Guaranteed Saturday later today. My first personal play doesn't even start for a while. So my first personal play doesn't even start for another 45 minutes. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Ready for a good day today. Now I am probably gonna blow my nose a shit ton, so I'll probably mute you guys and put it on a little commercial while I blow my snaz all the time, but hey, we might as well start that right now.
Yeah, you're so fine and you're all mine. I just want everyone to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
All right, see, got a lot of snottage at least the last couple of days. So, nonetheless, ready to rock and roll. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to get the live odds up. We're going to take a look at a couple college basketball games. We're not going to kill ourselves today. We're going to have a YouTube exclusive members only play. I will film the video as soon as we get off the live show. Jesus, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. So we will have a YouTube exclusive members only video. Out of curiosity, is the screen blurry for you guys? Are you guys getting a blurry screen out of curiosity? Your guys aside. And then, no, Manuel, no, it's not? Okay. Okay. Then it's probably just on ours. Yeah, he's in a little cold slump with Belly, but look how he started that year. What did he lose? Like 2 the whole year or something like that, something crazy. So, but nonetheless, let's jump right into it and see what kind of damage that we can do today. But again, yes, members only video will be out later today for everybody. When we get off the live show, I'll film that. And tomorrow's live show is not going to be in the afternoon. Tomorrow's live show is going to be in the morning. I promised my little one because I've been feeling. I mean, we haven't gone out and done shit, which seems like. I mean, I did that one trip and then I came home and I've been sick ever since. So I promised her. There's up in Williams, Arizona, up in the mountains. There's a place called Bearizona. I know some of you guys have been there. Drive-through zoo, bears, wolves, buffalo, jaguars. So I promised her we'd go up there, and it's like a 3-hour drive from here. So I told her we would go do that. But she's been sick. I mean, same as me. It's where it's like we both have it at the same time, so it's not like we just keep giving it back and forth to each other. We keep getting the same thing at the same time. It's very, very weird since COVID. But promised her that. So tomorrow's live show will be back to the early time. I'll announce that in the video. I'll film a video a little bit later today. Jesus says Lions, Tigers, and Bears on my right. It's going to be fun. You drive through it in your own vehicle. So we did that. I think I posted some pictures from it. We did it a couple Thanksgivings ago. Right, Edward, I didn't get the booster. And I thought maybe that's why I got COVID is because I didn't get the booster. But, because I was due for it. Edward says prayers for those Ukrainians getting pummeled. Definitely damn right. Prayers for the Ukrainians, man. It's a bad fucking deal. It's a bad deal right there. All right, so I'm going to jump right into it. We'll take a look at a couple of these early action games. Well, actually, not early action games, but games that will be starting here in the next 40 minutes. Jesus says hockey's been on point. Hockey's been rolling, man. Our hockey guys have been just absolutely dishing out the goods when it comes to what they've been putting out for the NHL. And I hope they continue to keep delivering because it's been damn good. Man City, no goals in the first half, right? All righty. So, let me pop up some live odds for us. And see what we can do. First one we're going to take a gander at, which I think is going to be a very good game, is Kentucky at Arkansas. Game starting here shortly. Renal, what's going on, man? Man, I'm almost back to myself. I'm all done with antibiotics. And still on a steroid. Today was my last day of prednisone or whatever. But hoping all of this clears up here shortly. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the first one. Kentucky at Arkansas in 39 minutes. Thank you guys for all tuning in. If you haven't already hit the like button, definitely hit the like button. And spread the wealth, that's for sure. All right, guys, line on the Kentucky game. Arkansas at home laying 2, minus $1.12. Kentucky plus the 2, plus 110 on the money line. Over and under set at 144.5 in this contest. Let's take a look at the home team. The old Razorbacks. Eric Musselman and the Razorbacks are 22-6. They're off to a hot start. They're 11-4 in conference play. They're in the SEC. They've won 3 straight. Their last loss, which was their only loss since a loss on January 8th against Texas A&M, they rattled off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight conference wins in the SEC, beating Missouri, LSU, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, West Virginia, Georgia, Mississippi State, and Auburn. They lost to Alabama 68-67 on the road in a very close, tough game. They've bounced back with 3 straight wins over Missouri, Tennessee, and Florida. Michael makes me irritable with no sleep. It's like I could be exhausted and I could be zoning out, but I can't fall asleep. And today they get Kentucky. And let's take a look at the old Wildcats, guys. 23-5 and rolling. They did have that 76-63 beat down by Tennessee back on the 15th. Happy day after Valentine's Day for the Wildcats in that loss. They're 12-3 in conference play. Their only conference losses, Tennessee, Auburn, and LSU. What to expect in this matchup? First of all, if you take conference play numbers and you went with just SEC conference play numbers, you have the number 1 rated offense in the SEC, Kentucky, going up against the number 1 rated defense in the SEC in Arkansas. However, you take conference play numbers out of it and you compare all season long, game for game, based on adjusted efficiency, strength of schedule, opponent strength of schedule, et cetera, and all the variable factors. Kentucky coming in with the number 3 rated offense in all of Division I. Arkansas sitting at 60th. When it comes to overall ranked defenses, Kentucky's no slouch. They've got a top 20 rated defense in all of Division I. Arkansas ranked 14th. So when you pull the all-season numbers, it kind of puts Kentucky's defense and Arkansas's defense into perspectives on just how closely matched they are. You've got Kentucky hitting 53.7% from the field compared to the 49.4% Arkansas. Kentucky hitting 35.8% from out deep from three-point range. And believe it or not, that number is up in conference play. They're hitting 37.7% from three-point range. They are the number 1 three-point shooting team in the SEC. Compared to Arkansas, who's only hitting 31.3% from out deep all season long. Converting those 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk all season long, Kentucky knocked it in nearly 54% at 53.7%, and Arkansas a sub 51% team at 50.7%. When it comes to shooting free throws, this is one thing and one aspect where both teams are very consistent and both teams are very capable to put up some points from the charity stripe. Kentucky 73% all season long, 74.6% for Arkansas from the charity stripe. Two foul participation, is not going to matter. Less than 6% for Kentucky. Arkansas's in at 10%. No advantage one way or another. Height advantage, none whatsoever. Average height per player, exactly the same, identical for team. The big difference in both of these teams is point distribution. Arkansas is going to rely on that, those free throws for nearly 22% of their total points compared to 15.7% of Kentucky. Kentucky relies on all their 2-point shots, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, for over 60% of their total points. They may be the number 1 3-ball shooting team in the SEC, but it only accounts for less than 24% of their total points. Here they are, they're on the road, and this is going to be a tough battle. However, in my opinion, Kentucky is the better team. Not only do they have an edge offensively, I think their defenses compare and will show out nearly the same. Arkansas's defense is holding teams to 47.3% shooting, whereas Kentucky's defense has got a better number, holding teams to under 46%. Kentucky's the better 3-ball defending team, holding teams to just 30.1% three-point shooting compared to the 32.3% of Arkansas. Offensive rebounds, or limiting offensive rebounds, those numbers are the same. However, Kentucky, the number 2 offensive rebounding team in the nation. But where Arkansas has an advantage on defense, is creating turnovers at a rate of 21% of the time. That's their defensive advantage. Because Kentucky's defense is holding teams to a lower number shooting in every category. If that's all they have advantage is the turnover game, Kentucky's offensive rebounding advantage is massive. Give me the dog plus the 2 minus 108. Not only am I saying that, but we're going to bet it. We're going to put that fucker up on the board. Excuse my language. Starting out with a nice dog here. And it's only minus 108. You could actually get it at... You gotta love the board. Get that right up there for you guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alrighty. So, the dog. Oliver, what's going on, man? Oh, Arkansas is going to play a great game. In the end, my opinion, Kentucky gets the job done. In the end. Quick little 10-second break while I blow my snot. Alrighty, we're back. Next one up on the docket, an ESPN2 game, same time. We're going to take a look at Texas and West Virginia. Texas comes in on the road, laying 3.5, plus 3.5, minus 105 for West Virginia, which means you can get them actually at plus 4, minus $1.15. Texas a minus 165 money line favorite, over and under set at 133. First half numbers, Texas laying 1.5 with a total of 62 in the first half. Jumping into this game, let's take a look at Texas. 20-8 on the year for the Longhorns. Chris Beard and the Longhorns. They're in the Big 12 Conference. They're 9-6. Not off to a good start or a good finish. That's going to be. I mean, they've got 3 games remaining in the rest of the regular season. They are coming off a 75-66 win over TCU. As far as what they can expect over West Virginia, keep in mind they already beat them 74-59 towards the beginning of the year, January 1st. Happy New Year's. Beat them 74-59 on their own home court. Here they are traveling on the road, and they get West Virginia, who's even Steven at 500, 14-14 on the year, just 3-12 in conference play. And they haven't won a game since February 8th, where they beat Iowa State. Other than that, they're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're 1-12 in their last 13 games. Taking a look at these numbers. Texas knocking down 50.1% from the field, a pathetic 46.7% for West Virginia. 3-point shooting, nearly identical, 32.1 and 32.2. Even Steven there. Big advantage when it comes to the 2-point plays for Texas, as they're knocking down 51.2% of all their 2-point plays compared to the 45.9% for West Virginia. Texas, a very high-quality free throw shooting team, number 2 in the Big 12 at 77.4%. But this is why it's very important to pay attention to not only all season numbers, as well as conference play numbers. Why? Because listen to these stats. And we're just going to focus in on West Virginia here for a second. All season long, they're ranked 177th in the in Division One, knocking down 71.6% of all their free throws. Texas is a top 35 free throw shooting team at 76.2%. You would have to see that number and you'd be like, wow, big advantage from the charity stripe for Texas, right? Until you realize conference play numbers, West Virginia may not be able to win a conference game. I mean, they're 3-12 in conference play, but listen to this. They're the number one free throw shooting team in the Big 12 Conference. They're knocking down 79% from the charity stripe, and they can't win a game. And hell, 24.5% of their total points are from the charity stripe. Texas is the number two free throw shooting team at 77.4%. So there's no advantage for Texas when it comes to the charity stripe if you take a look at conference play numbers. But if you take the conference play numbers out of it and you use all season long, West Virginia is just an ordinary team. So don't let those numbers confuse you and always make sure you compare the difference. As far as this game goes, it's Texas or bust. Texas minus 165 on the money line. The fact that they're under 2-1, I like it. Not only do I like it, but I'm going to be betting it. Minus 165 on the money line. Sign me up. Sign me up. So, Shane says he took Texas minus 3. Yeah, folks. It just made it on the board. 2 back-to-back plays make it on the board. I just don't see how Texas comes in and loses here. Alex's March Madness party at Kyle's house coming soon. We might be able to arrange that. We might be able to arrange something. All right, so here's the board, and this is what it's looking like right now. If you're just tuning in, the board is getting busy, and we're just getting started. Now, we're not going to be live for too long. I'm not going to overdo it today because we're going to go live tomorrow. We're going to go live every day. So, we're going to get back into the swing of things, especially with March Madness coming up and conference tournaments coming up and all that good stuff. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun, no doubt about it. But we already got Kentucky plus a 2 on the board. And add Texas money line, minus 165. The fact that they're less than 2-1, I like. And I like it a lot. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. Let's see something. While I leave that up on the board, just taking a look. Let's see here. Weird. Edward, did you say that FanDuel was down for you? It's funny because I just logged into my FanDuel account and there's like no college basketball. The only college basketball that's up on FanDuel is women's. I had a nice sizable bet in there, or chunk of change in there, and I was going to see what it was on the parlay, but just for shits and giggles, a Kentucky plus the 2 and Texas money line parlay. But I guess it's back to Bet Online and DraftKings we go. All right, so let's just see then. Texas money line. And old Kentucky. Of course, I can't find Kentucky now. All right, let's see. What does it pay if I could ever find Kentucky? There it is. Kentucky is plus 2.5 on DraftKings. They actually have a little boost. Texas money line in Kentucky plus the 2.5 is plus 206. Sign me up. Weird. Oh, hold on. All right. I bet them both individually and a little parlay for fun. A little plus money, a little plus 200 action there. It's been down since this morning. I've got it up, but there's no college basketball. I can log in, but there's no college basketball. There's NBA. And that's it. Then some NHL action. Huh, weird. All right, so moving along, we're going to do another one. We're not going to be live for too much longer. But I did want to go live, say that we are live, and we'll be back tomorrow morning as well. Going to take a look at a little West Coast action. Stanford and Cal later on this evening. A little late night game. Alex, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Ooh, let me switch over to college basketball live odds because for some reason it switched over to the NBA on me. Edward, if you see it pop up, do me a favor and text me. Let me know. Let's pop up this little later in the day game. By the way, you have until 6 p.m. Eastern time to get on board for Guaranteed Saturday. It is $50 off. Man, Shane, do I think USC wins tonight? I think they got a tough game. I think they got a very tough game ahead of them tonight. And myself personally, I want them to win. But keep in mind, USC. They lost to Oregon by 10 at home, and here it is, Oregon on. They're traveling to Oregon on the road. USC's got 3 big games to end the regular season. And they've, won 5 straight? They get Oregon, Arizona, and UCLA. Whew. talk about a final 3 games. I mean, the Pac-12's strong this year. So, thank you, Mauricio. Appreciate that, brother. So, myself personally, Shane, I'm staying off of it. I think they need the win today, but Oregon needs it more. Oregon needs the win more. All right, Stanford, 15-2 for the Cardinals, guys. Jared Haas and the Cardinals. 1 game under 500 in conference play at 8-9. They get Cal, Arizona, and then Arizona State to end the regular season. Taking a look at the Golden Bears, who are 11-17 on the year. A disastrous 4-13 straight up in conference play in the Pac-12. Straight disaster, losing 2 straight to Colorado and Utah. Their only conference wins have came against Oregon State, Arizona State, Oregon State again, and then they did have a big 14-point victory somehow over the Oregon Ducks. And here they are going up against Stanford, a team they lost by 7-2 when they traveled to Stanford. Line on this one has the Cardinals laying 1, the Golden Bears +1, over and under set at 128. When you start comparing the numbers and looking side by side, I mean, Stanford is loaded with red. And red is not good. Turnover percentage on offense in Pac-12 play, they turn the ball over the most, 23% of the time. They do knock down 3 balls at the rate of 33%, so 1 out of every 3 is going to probably go in, but same as Cal. They do convert 50.2% of all their 2-point attempts, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, which is a tad bit better, 2.5% better than Cal. Charity stripe shooting from the free throw line. Stanford's been a 66% team all season long, 69.1 in conference play, where you got Cal hitting between 74 and 75% all season long, 74, conference play 75. Here is another example of a team that is in the bottom of their conference and they make free throws. However, Cal doesn't rely on that free throw. They're only accounting for 16% of their total points from the charity stripe, 26.5% from out deep, and 57% of all their points are of a 2-point play. Stanford lives and dies by the 3-ball. 31.8% of their total points are of a 3-point kind. I like Stanford. I think Stanford walks away with the victory when it's all said and done. They're minus 118 on the money line. More of a lean than anything. I might throw a little bet on it later if I'm feeling frisky. But other than that, it's got to be a lean spot for me. I think there's more value in some more games out there. And it just shows that we don't have to bet every single game that's out there. But I do like Stanford on the money line today. Rather than laying 1 minus $1.14, I would lay 4 cents more and take the money line at minus 118. That's why it's, always to your advantage to compare numbers. Lay 1 minus $1.14, win by 1, get your money back. Or win by 1 and lay 4 cents more and get a win. Especially if it's something where you think it's going to be a close game. Alrighty, somebody give me a suggestion on not a 12 o'clock or a 2 p.m. Eastern time game, but a later game that you guys want to hear about. I'll take one request and then I'm going to go hack my lungs up. Wyoming and Nevada it is. Wyoming and Nevada it is. Ryan, you were the first one. So let's see. Let me find all of that and pull up those breakdowns. Let me pull up their stats. Little 8 p.m. Eastern time game. I like it. And it'll be televised on CBS Sports. Almost got the live odds up for it. There we go. Nevada comes in on the road. The Wolfpack +7 on the road. -7 for Wyoming. Nevada a +250 money line favorite. Over and under set high at 144. Nevada +3.5 in the first half. Over and under set at 68.5. Nevada 12-14 for the Wolfpack. Steve Alford and the Wolfpack having a off year to say the least. Just 6-9 in conference play after winning 3 straight over Utah State and 2 back-to-back wins over San Jose State. They lose by 8 to UNLV at home to the Running Rebels, who they've actually lost twice to this season. Here they are. They get Wyoming. They've already lost by 10 to Wyoming on their own home court. Here they are traveling on the road. The Cowboys out of Laramie, Wyoming, 22-5 all season long, 11-3 in conference play. They are coming off that 61-55 loss to Colorado State in their last game. Mountain West Conference guys, they are absolutely phenomenal. 11-3 on the year. Their only losses were to Colorado State, New Mexico, and then Boise State back in the end of January, a little over a month ago. Other than that, they were rattling off wins. Going back to their last game that they played against Nevada in Reno, they beat them by 10, 77-67. And when you take a look at Wyoming stats in that game, I mean, they were hitting 40% from three-point range. They knocked down 77.3% of all their free throws. They went 17 of 22 from the charity stripe, excuse me. However, all their two-point plays were subpar as well, hitting just 44%. When you take a look at the Wolfpack in that game, they went 20% from out deep. They made just 6 out of 30 attempts. They were ice cold from three-point range. Free throw shooting, they were phenomenal at 81.2%. They made 13 out of 16 free throws. And they converted 58% of all their two-point plays. Where they lacked was that live and die by the three ball in that last contest between these two teams. When you start comparing the teams side by side, you know, Nevada is not a bad three-ball shooting team. Their stats are identical with Wyoming. Matter of fact, I mean, they're 0.1% more when it comes to, you know, shooting the three ball. However, they shot just 20%. They went, 6 of 30. You put up 30 attempts and you don't make 10 of them, you're, of course, going to lose. You only make 6. No surprising, they only lost by 10. However, they hit their number, they end up winning that game. They make 4 more, and they hit their season average of 32%, 33%, and it's a whole different ballgame. When you're ice cold, you're ice cold. Now, traveling to Laramie, playing in Laramie, is not an easy task. Wyoming has not lost at home all season long. They are 100% when playing at home. When they're playing in the Arena Auditorium, it's the 67th largest. It's not a big place to play. It's got a decent home court advantage, 3.7, which makes it the 47th toughest place to play. But it's not like it's an insane place to play. However, they are defending their home court like no other. However, in this game, I do lean towards Nevada. I do like the Wolfpack. I don't think they shoot 20% from three-point range again. I don't think they shoot 20% from three-point range. And you can't blame it on Wyoming's defense because, I mean, yeah, Wyoming's defense is definitely a very quality. They're a top 20 defending team at defending the three ball, but they're giving up 30%. They're giving up 30%. So Nevada's first attempt hit 31.5% during conference play, but Nevada's first attempt and first crack at Wyoming at, on their own home court, hitting 20% from three-point range, ain't going to cut it. They can hit their season average, and I think they'll be competitive today. I mean, they do rely on the three ball for 29% of their total points, which is the same as Wyoming. Very easy, consistent number. So I do like Nevada plus the 7 here. And thank you, Ryan, for picking this one out. All right, let's flash that board, show for people that are just tuning in or people that come later what we've got up on that board. And if they come in much later, they're going to miss it. Kentucky plus the 2. DraftKings actually has them at plus 2.5. And then we've got old Texas money line up there, minus 165. There will be a members only video out here in just a little bit. Yeah, for some reason the camera angle is not showing the poll, but it's up there. I got to have them adjust the camera angle or something for that board camera, because somehow they moved it or something while I was gone. But guys, don't miss out. Go get on to FC's UFC. You guys are going to absolutely love it. You guys are going to absolutely love it. And don't miss out. Same thing with Guaranteed Saturday. That'll be a nice big win. If you guys need one big win, Guaranteed Saturday, it's $50 off. Only $100. Only $100 with the big guarantee, but it'll be a nice big win. And then tomorrow's video, we'll announce what time we're going live, but we're going to go live earlier tomorrow. Back to the early time slots, all right, guys? And, man, it's like wore out. Go live for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I'm wore out already. This sick shit sucks, man. I'm ready to get better. I am ready to get better, that's for sure. Shane, you're welcome. Oregon, man, you're welcome, man. Alex says Kyle's going to break down Guaranteed Saturday next, right? All right, guys and gals, I am, excuse me, I am out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Please wager responsibly, and let's have some fun. All right, let's make some money. All right, guys, good luck, everybody, and we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it. Good luck, everybody. Glad to be